Hey, it's Gary, and welcome back to Sandslope Journeys. Today we're going to talk about cleaning and polishing the bumper on the Airstream. If you're like me, your bumper's seen better days. Scratches, oxidation, road grime, the crud that builds up underneath this cover, all of those things work against keeping this beautiful aluminum bumper as shiny as it was coming from the factory. So I figured out a system that works good for me. I hope it works well for you. It's very simple, doesn't take a lot of time. And hey, if you find that you've got something that works better, maybe it's easier, let me know in the comments. So I'm going to go over the products that we're going to use. It's a simple glass cleaner. If you've got some type of scratch or something that you want to buff out, I find this fine cut cleaner works really well. This is not sponsored by any of these companies by any means. This is just what I've been using. And this white diamond metal polish, you can get this at just about any auto parts store, as well as this fine cut polisher. Now, this is just a polish, as is this. They don't put any type of protective coating on the bumper. So I'm going to come back later in this video and show you what I use for that. Again, I'm not sponsored by that company either, but I found I get a really good result with it. So here we go. Another thing I want to mention is I like to use some type of rubber glove just to protect my hand from the chemicals in these two products right here. And you'll need a couple of microfiber towels. I like to use one to put the polishing agent or compound on, and another one to come back and take it off. For the glass cleaner, I'm just going to be using another microfiber towel. You can use paper towels or whatever you have on hand. I don't like to use a lot of paper towels. I just think it's wasteful. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to give you a before and after shot of the bumper so you can see just how effective this is and show you just how much dirt and grime this takes off. So here's my bumper. As you can see, there's a lot of oxidation, a lot of crud and grime on there from the top being down. Now I do clean this pretty regular. You're going to see as we come along, it's going to be a little bit shinier. I started to do this process and realized that I should probably shoot a video of this so you can kind of get an idea just what to expect. And like I said, it's not horrible. You get down on this end, you'll see it is definitely a lot dirtier. So the first thing I'm going to do is come along here with just some glass cleaner and start wiping it down. I removed the rubber end caps just to make it so I can clean the entire bumper. All I'm doing here is getting off the top layer of dirt and shining it up a little bit. But you'll see, even after I do this, it's an improvement, but not what we're going to have when we're done. You don't have to go super crazy with this. Just get off all that surface dirt as best you can. Dry. I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up while I'm at it, because why not? You're in here, you might as well get it done. And I am a little bit of a neat freak. When it comes to this stuff, I like to do this on a pretty regular basis. I wouldn't say monthly, but probably every quarter. Okay, so as you can see right here, I've got some scratches. I've got some pretty bad oxidation. I'm going to use the fine cut cleaner to come in here. I just put a little bit on the rag, kind of polish that off a little bit. I don't use this on the whole bumper. I only use it in spots where I really feel it's needed. And as you see, I'm not using an electric buffer in any way. I'm just doing this by hand. I don't carry anything like that with me. And just give it a good rub, give it a good polish. Come back, wipe that off. You already see a fairly dramatic change in how that looks. The scratch is still there, but it's a little less noticeable. And that's what's coming off. A little bit more. This takes time. This is probably the most time-consuming part of this. And you can't expect perfection, but it will definitely be better. The more you work it, the better it's going to get. If you have a polisher, it'll even be better. Okay, that's the only spot I really wanted to polish, because that's the only spot I really had that little scratch. And as you can see, it's definitely a lot less noticeable, and that oxidation that I had along the top here, pretty much gone. Okay, now I'm going to come back with the white diamond polish. Again, I like to put a little bit on the rag itself, not on the actual metal, and just start rubbing this on. Just like this, working it in. I like to do about 2 feet at a time, working my way down. This stuff's interesting. It actually smells like vanilla. Pretty crazy. Just give this a good rub, and you can see that's what just came off of there. So this stuff really takes that top layer of grime off really well. Okay, now I'm going to come back and remove that product. You don't want to let it dry. Ask me how I know. And you can already see that bumper has changed dramatically. Shine's back. All the water spots and oxidation is pretty much gone. And that's what came off just with polishing it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this bumper in time lapse, and I'll come back and show you the end result. Okay, so I finished the polishing and cleaning of the bumper, and it looks a lot better already. Now I'm going to follow that up with a wax. Like I said, that other stuff doesn't really protect the coating in any particular way, so you need to follow up with a wax. This is Waxall, made by a company called Aero Cosmetics. I love this stuff. I use this product, I use their rubber conditioner, and I also use their wash and Waxall. Not sponsored. This stuff was recommended to me. I'm recommending it to all of you. Just a great product. You can get it on Amazon. Let me show you how easy this goes on and comes off. Simply wipe it on. Flip your towel over and buff it off. It's that simple, and you can see already it's created an even nicer shine than I had. And this will last for a while. And I follow this up with the wash and Waxall in between waxings. Try to wax every couple of months if I can. Maybe every 3 months I'll do the whole rig. But I use the wash and Waxall in between, and it really helps maintain a nice shine on the trailer. So this is the after. And as you can see, it's a fairly dramatic difference. Though this whole process probably took me 20 minutes, even with filming it, going back and doing a couple of retakes. And you'll notice, you can see the reflection of my phone in there really well now. It's really a great way to do this if you've got a few minutes to spend. And it comes out really well. Come back, get you a little bit of wider view if I can. You can see the reflection. And that is what you can expect from this short, relatively simple process. Okay, so there you have it. A few products, a couple microfiber towels, 15 or 20 minutes of your time, and you can have your Airstream bumper, or any chrome bumper, I guess, looking just as good as this. Is it 100% perfect? No, because it's got scratches and stuff in it. Is it about 99% better than it was? Absolutely. Now, I haven't really had a problem with hard water, but there are chemicals that you can use to take hard water spots off. Like I said, fortunately, I haven't had to go to that extreme. But you're going to get marks and blemishes and scratches that you're just not going to come out. It's a soft aluminum bumper. Things are going to happen to it. But hey, blemishes and little scratches give these things character. If you like this video, let me know. If you have a better way of doing this, let me know. If you have different products that you like, let me know. I love comments. I love feedback. And hey, appreciate your time. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, it's all about the journey.